Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So you're in the middle of an Overwatch game and you're absolutely kicking ass. You're on a 10-player kill streak, you hide behind a wall, suddenly you get taken out, you get grappled or you get shot between the eyes and you just don't know why. Well, there's a mechanism within the Overwatch game called Favour the Shooter, and this is a client-side mechanism that Blizzard have introduced to stop the hacking on the server side and also to balance the game. However, this is making a lot of players out there feel really salty about the game because it keeps happening to you time and time again. So when you die without any explanation or reason, it's simply going to piss you off. So the reason I'm making this video is simply to break down what Favour the Shooter is all about for you guys. And the key thing for me is that Overwatch is a brilliant game and we want this game to work for all of us in the future. We've paid a lot of money for it, we want it working correctly and more importantly to be extremely balanced. Now the way Favour the Shooter works is really simple. Let's just say you're moving out of a room and you've taken one step forward. What it will do is send that command up to the server. The server says, thank you very much, I acknowledge you're moving forward. Sends a signal back to the client side to say, thank you very much, I understand you're moving forward. Job done. Now let's just say you've got a ping of over 100 milliseconds, which is pretty poor for gameplay. And the other person that's just about to shoot you on the other side of the door has got a ping of under 35 milliseconds. So from your point of view of the gameplay, you've stepped out the room, you notice the other player is just about to shoot you, so you step back into the room to get cover to stop being shot between the eyes. So from the other player's point of view, all he's seen is that you've walked out the room and you've continued walking on, he shoots you, you die. So what transpires throughout that whole chain of events is the fact that your second signal to say that you've moved back into the room hasn't been received on the server and the server hasn't sent it back to the client side. So what happens is the other player, all he sees is the fact that you've moved out the room and the server is now predicting you're continuing to move forward. And that's where the problem lies with this Favour the Shooter mechanism, is the fact that it's over predicting. Now the way in which this event has now transpired is the fact that you've now moved back into that room to avoid being shot. But what's happened is that command has still not reached the server because of your poor latency or your high ping rate. And what's happened is until it's going to receive that second command to say that you've moved back into the room, it's going to take your last command, and that was you're moving forward. So it will continue to move you forward until it receives that second one to say you've moved back in. Because it hasn't, what it will do, it will display to the other character that you're still moving forward out of the room and will continue to do so. And that's why you've just been shot, that's why you're laying on the floor feeling a bit salty at the moment. So this goes to show you how important ping is within the Overwatch game and with most multiplayer games that you play online. Now the thing is, it's exactly the same for all other games with their client-side prediction and server reconciliation. But my point for this video is the fact that Overwatch seems to overcompensate in its predictions, and I think they need to tone it down slightly or recalculate, because I think it's slightly wrong with some of the characters, or maybe all of them, who knows. So in summary, this goes to show you how important ping and your latency or your connection is to a successful gaming experience on Overwatch. And as we all know, our internet connection is completely governed by our internet service provider and the service level we've currently got to get that ping down, to get a faster connection and to make our gameplay experience much better. So generically, multiplayer games all work the same way online in terms of the client-side predictions and server reconciliations. But my point about this video and for Overwatch is the fact that their prediction engine seems to be overcompensating. It doesn't feel accurate or correct, which gives it an imbalance within game. So I think Blizzard really need to tweak this and redial those calculations to make this more balanced and make this a better experience for every player, regardless of their milliseconds or their high ping rate. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please like and sub. Stay cool, stay brilliant. Catch you next time.